Hello students, today we are going to learn about atomic structure. So as we all know, things around us we can divide them as matter and energy. So when we talk about matter, there are three states of matter: solids, liquids and gaseous state. So every matter is composed of atoms. They are very tiny particles which we cannot see from the naked eye. However, all matter in the world, if we consider this laptop, your phone, or else your computer, for a book, table, chair, everything, even your pen, pencil, everything is composed of these tiny particles which we call as atoms. So, if we consider about liquids, gases, all these are composed of atoms. So every matter is composed of atoms. Now what are those atoms? If we consider about one atom has a specific structure. So this specific structure is in the middle of the atom there's a nucleus. We call it as nucleus. And the outer layer of the atom is we call it as the electron cloud. So always in an atom, in the middle there's a nucleus, and also in the outer part there's an electron cloud. So as we all know, there are subatomic particles. Subatomic particles. So what are the subatomic particles? Now, if we further divide this atom, we can see subatomic particles. So, what are the subatomic particles? You know, there are three main subatomic particles. Those are three major subatomic particles. They are electrons, protons, and the other one is that neutrons. So, now, inside the nucleus, we have protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons. So, they are inside the nucleus. So, if we consider the charges, protons, we call them as right. If we consider about the charges, protons are positive charge. They are positive, right? Positive charge. And neutrons, their charge is neutral. It means there's no any charge, zero charge. And if we consider electrons, they are inside this electron cloud. If I annotate them by simple E, we can annotate them like that for the easiness of writing. Electrons as simple E, protons as simple P, neutrons as simple N. So, electrons are in this cloud. So, these electrons are negative charge, minus charge, right? So, protons, they are positive in charge. Neutrons, no charge, neutral. Electrons, they have an but negative charge, right? Minus charge. So this is the basic knowledge of atomic structure. Now we have to learn further. As you all know, scientists develop different kind of theories. Year by year they updated. They were doing so many researches. So they started this atomic structure by J.J. Thomson's we call plum pudding structure, right? So at first he told that this atom is kind of a ball like a pudding, and those electrons are there sunk inside this pudding. As we all know now, inside a pudding or a cake, we can see racings. No, likewise, those plums and the racings are there, uh, place to place. So at first, J.J. Thomson suggests that model. Then after that, there were several different scientists who uh, told, updated this structure, and at last they told that nucleus is in the middle of the atom and the electron cloud is in the outer layer of this nucleus. Then there was one scientist who told about the planetary model of atom. Now, what is this planetary model? Now, as you all know, uh, if we consider about the planets, the solar system, how they are formed. Now, in the solar system, sun is like this in the middle. Then all other planets are going round like this in a what we call il- yes, kind of this kind of um, route, okay, pathway. Now this Ernest Rutherford scientist told that this is the same thing happening inside the atomic structure. This model suggests that the nucleus is like sun. Nucleus is in the middle of the structure and all other electrons are moving, rotating like this around the nucleus. So this was the planetary model. This was his first suggestion about the atomic structure. Okay, so as I mentioned before, neutrons and protons are middle of the nucleus, then electrons are rotating around it. Then after that, again, this model is opposed or updated by Niels Bohr. Now, what did he say? Now, there's a problem. Now, in the solar system, planets are rotating around the sun because of the gravity. But here, can we consider this gravity theory here? No. So there was a problem occurring. Scientists were arguing why can't these electrons come towards the nucleus, right? How can they be held like this in these roots? Therefore, uh, as a solution for this, updated model of Niels Bohr came up. So it was that model was Niels Bohr's structure, atomic structure, which is about at electron shells, atomic shells. So it's a shell model. So what is this? Now, according to this model, he proposed that nucleus is in the middle. It is there, no problem. But however, all the electrons are rotating around the nucleus in a specific route. There are specific routes for this, right? Now, as you all know, in every country, there's a specific road to travel a bus, right? So, that bus number is going on that exact road, right? So, likewise, there's a specific road for electrons. So, according to Niels Bohr, there were four specific shells. We call them as energy levels. These are energy levels which we call shells as well. So, how many shells? How many main shells are there? How many what we call the energy levels? State energy levels. There are main shells. Four main shells. 1, 2, 3, right, and 4. So these energy levels, there's a kind of importance here. From the nucleus, first energy level is far away. Then others are getting closer and closer. because of the energy. So normally we call it from going away from the nucleus, the energy get increased, right? Energy get increased. So highest energy is in this shell, the valence shell. We call it as valency. Valency means outer shell, right? Valence shell means outer shell in an atom. So this is the outer shell, right? So now what do we have to learn? Now there are four main shells. First shell we call as K, second shell we call as L, third shell we call as M, fourth shell we call as N. So there are specific number of electrons that those roots can contain. Okay, so those specific number of electrons that main shells can contain, what is atomic number, what is mass number, all these things we are going to learn in the next video. So make sure you subscribe our channel, like our channel, stay tuned.